Hello students, welcome to the second video of chapter 5, Should Wizard Hit Mommy by John Updike. And in the previous video we came to know about we had a basic idea of what is going on in the story, about the regular routine of Jack telling stories to the daughter Jo for evenings and for Saturday naps. And then there is a basic variation of a basic tale that we see here, that there is a creature Roger, and Roger creature has some problem. He goes to the wise old owl. The wise old owl directs him to the wizard. The wizard performs the magic. In return he demands pennies which are more than what Roger has, but also in the same breath he directs the animal to a place where he can find the extra pennies, and then Roger has a very good time. So now when then Jack starts narrating the tale, it is about a new creature, and that is skunk. So the story that we were going through was about Roger's skunk, and a skunk is a very, very smelly creature, because of which the woodland creatures would not play with him, and they would call him Roger Stinky Skunk. So with this problem, he goes to the wise old owl. The wise old owl directs him to the wizard, and the wizard asks him that, okay, tell me, what do you want to smell like? And he says, roses. And then the whole magic is performed, and Roger's skunk starts to smell like roses. And then he has a very good time with all his friends. He plays till late, and then when it's dark, all the creatures go to their mommies. But when skunk comes back to his mommy is really annoyed. She gets mad at him, and she says that who had the nerve to do this? And he said that it was the wizard. So she said that immediately we are going back to the wizard, and she hits the wizard with an umbrella and asks the wizard to change the smell of Roger's skunk from roses to back to a skunk. And last where I left was wherein Jo is not very happy with the ending of the story, because that is the world view of a 4-year-old girl. She is right now not in that age to understand the moral that her father is trying to put across. So she is quite adamant that the ending of the story should change, and instead of this, the wizard should again hit back mommy and should not change the skunk to smell like a skunk again. Okay, so there was a lot of difference in their stories, in the endings. But then the father says this is what happened then. Okay, so in today's video we will be covering what was left. Skunk and his mommy went home, and they heard woo woo woo, and it was the shoo shoo train bringing daddy's skunk home from Boston. And they had lima beans, celery, liver, mashed potatoes, and pie o my for dessert. Like the basic tale, daddy's skunk had come back from Boston, and now this was the detailed supper that they had. And when Roger's skunk was in bed, Mommy's skunk came and hugged him and said he smelled like her little baby skunk again, and she loved him very much. And that's the end of the story. So this is how the story ended according to Jack. So he says that skunk was again smelling like a skunk, and they go back. Daddy comes back from Boston, and they have a nice hearty supper followed by a lovely dessert. And then that's the end. In the end, when the skunk is in the bed, mommy skunk goes to him. She loves him very much, and she tells that now you smell like my little child again. But again this girl, she has a question, and she says, but daddy, what? Then did the other animals run away? This is the question that Joanne asks. So please children understand that this girl, one, she is not at all sleepy, and number two, she is in that reality phase, she is in that questioning mode, and now she is not happy with the ending of the story. So this is the question that she is asking. So this is Jo, and this is the dad. I'm writing D for dad, alright? So she sings, but daddy, what? Then did the other little animals run away? So he says, no, they did not run away, because eventually they got used to the way he was and did not mind it at all. So Jack tells Joe that the other creatures, they did not run away. Kyunki eventually, that means finally, yeah, after a little while, all the creatures, they got used to of the smell. उन्होंने skunk को as it is accept कर लिया and they did not run away. Fine. So now she asks, what's eventuality? So this word eventuality is actually this word eventually, which is mispronounced here. तो उसने बोला ना no because eventually, तो वो eventually पूरा तो नहीं बोल पाई ठीक से, so she calls it eventuality. So it's mispronounced because she's just 4 years old. So he gives the answer here, eventuality or eventually means in a little while. That's the answer he gives. Now she says, that was a stupid mommy. It was not, he said with rare emphasis, and believed from her expression that she realized he was defending his own mother to her or something as odd. Now she said that, and this is her feelings, her very honest feelings. She said that was a stupid mommy. So according to, her, whatever the mommy did was not right. And Jack says it was not. And he is quite, stern when he says that, no, she was not a stupid mommy. And while he is saying this, Jack is also defending his mother, because if you remember, when he started with the story, there was this line here, when Jack is remembering certain humiliations of his own childhood. So just the way his mother must have guided Jack at that point of time, similarly, he is trying to help Joe now. And he is saying, no, the mommy was not stupid, because whatever the mommy was doing was in the interest of the skunk. Now I want you to put your big heavy head in pillow and have a good long nap. And he says, now enough. Put your big heavy head in the pillow and try to sleep. He adjusted the shade so not even a crack of day showed, and tiptoed to the door in the pretense that she was already asleep. तो अब क्या हुआ, उसने shades adjust करे, the room was completely dark, and then he is walking out of the room. But when he turned, she was crouching on top of the covers and staring at him. Hey, get under the covers and fall fast asleep. Bobby's asleep. She stood up and bounced gingerly on the springs on the mattress, and she says again, she's not sleeping yet, and she says, Daddy, what? Tomorrow I want you to tell me the story that the wizard took the magic wand and hit that mommy. Her plump arms chopped forcefully right over the head. So she says that, Daddy, tomorrow I want you to tell me the story that the wizard took the magic wand and he once again hit the mommy right on the head. And she's making those actions with her plump arms. But Jack says, no, that's not the story. The point is that the little skunk loved his mommy more than he loved all the other little animals. And she knew what was right. I have highlighted it here so that even you could underline it. He is trying to give the whole gist behind it, the basic idea behind wizard not hitting the mommy back. Because he is saying skunk loved his mommy more than he loved the other little animals. And he is saying that his mommy knew what was right for him. So basically, children, the idea is that our parents are our well-wishers. What our parents can think for us, nobody can ever. And likewise, it was mommy skunk who was thinking in the interest of baby skunk, Roger skunk, because as a child, skunk did not understand. All he knew was, okay, the other woodland creatures are not playing with me. But by getting him his original odor back, the lesson of individuality, uniqueness, originality, that is being given, that is being delivered to skunk and to Joe through her father Jack. But you see, the girl is quite adamant, and again she says no. Again she says no. Tomorrow you say he hit that mommy, and see, she says do it, कि ऐसा ही करना है आपको. She kicked her legs up and sat down on the bed with a great heave and complaint of springs, as she had done hundreds of times before. So Obviously, many a times pehle bhi, when she must have not been happy with something, she must have thrown a tantrum here and there. But the only thing that was different here was that this time she did not laugh, which means that she is quite serious about the idea that no, the story has to change. The ending has to change. The wizard has to hit mommy back, and the wizard cannot bring back, he cannot take away the smell of the roses. And she says, say it, daddy. So please see, children, here she brings in the word do it. कि ऐसा ही करना है, और यहाँ पे she is saying say it. So she is in an instructional mode where she is instructing her father कि you have to do this. Okay. So now since Jack has to go down to Claire, okay, I hope you remember Jack's wife is Claire and she is in a family way. They are expecting their third baby. So he says, well, we'll see. Now at least have a rest. Stay on the bed. You're a good girl. And he goes. He closed the door and went downstairs. And Claire is painting the woodwork. Claire had spread the newspapers and opened the paint can and wearing an old shirt of his on top of her maternity smock. So she is wearing an old shirt of Jack. She's put on a maternity smock, her maternity clothes, and she is busy painting the living room woodwork. She was stroking the chair rail with a dipped brush. She is painting the chair rail. Above him, footsteps vibrated. That means now the girl is still walking in the room on the first floor. Okay. So he says, Joanne, shall I come up there and spank you? So he kind of, threatens her. डांट लगी उसकी कि मैं आऊं अभी ऊपर और तुम्हारी आके पिटाई लगाऊं. So that is what spanking refers to over here. Okay. And the moment he shouted, the footsteps hesitated. Matlab she became silent. But when he comes down, and Claire had been expecting him for quite some time now. So Claire says, that was a long story. Claire ने बोला बहुत लंबी कहानी सुनाई तुमने उसको. So he says, the poor kid, he answered. So now he is feeling that the kid is poor. He is feeling sorry for her because the message that he was trying to give to Jo, it has not been well received by her. Okay. And he says कि poor kid, she's not able to sleep and she's growing up, etc, etc. Okay. And with utter weariness watched his wife labor as in she's doing the work. And now quite an important part, another layer of the story comes up, and this layer of the story, it says, the woodwork, a cage of moldings and rails. पूरे woodwork को Jack calls a cage, as if he is stuck there. A cage of moldings and rails and baseboards all around them was half old tan and half new ivory. So literally, if you would ask that what is half old tan and half old ivory, तो it's like कि जितने पोर्शन पे आपने पेंट कर लिया उतना पोर्शन तो हो गया न्यू आइवरी, और जितना ऊपर रह गया या नीचे रह गया उतना बचा हाफ ओल्ड टैन. And he felt caught in an ugly middle position. Now this is important for you all to understand. See, Jack is feeling caught in a cage. He is referring to this woodwork as a cage of rails and baseboards and moldings, and he feels that the women in this house have taken to independent thinking. Independent thinking kaise? The girl, she is not happy with the ending of the story. She wants the story to change. When he comes down, Claire, who is not supposed to do in so much of labor, she has started doing this work. And she could not wait for him. So at this point, he is feeling caught in an ugly middle position where both the women, Claire as well as Jo, both are getting independent in their thinking. And he feels quite unwanted here. He feels that he is not required, because even the girl is not ready to listen to him or to be convinced with the ending of the story, and nor is this, the wife. She is also not kind of listening to him, or she could have waited for him, etc. So he says he was caught in an ugly middle position. And though he felt his wife's presence in the cage with him. Though he is in that moment, she is with her, she is with him, he is with her, but he felt that there was no bond, no connection at this point of time with his wife. He is feeling quite defeated. As a man of the house, he feels कि दोनों ही काम नहीं हो पाए. He wanted to give a moral lesson to the girl. It was not delivered effectively. He wanted the girl to sleep. She could not sleep. He wanted to come down in time and help Claire. That could not happen. So Claire started her own thing. The girl is adamant to have an ending, which is a completely different thing altogether. So he feels caught in an ugly middle position. मतलब ये कि he does not feel wanted in the house. तो ये independent women thinking हो रही है, wherein he feels his importance is going away, it's vanishing, and he feels that the women are doing their own thing as their own whims and wishes, and he is just not wanted there. So because of that, he did not want to speak with Claire, work with her, touch her, or anything. And that is because he did not feel that there was any bond or any connection at that point of time with Claire. Not always, but just right now. And also children, please understand, this half old tan and half new ivory is metaphor. Jack compares the old family system, the old family structure with the new family structure. Old family structure में क्या होता है? Head of the family is the man of the house, the father of the house. तो half old tan क्या हो गया? Old family structure, जहाँ the man rules. And half new ivory is the new family structure, the present one, जिसमें both the women are becoming independent in their thought. Jo wants her own story and Claire wants to do her own things. So half old tan, old family structure, and half new ivory, the new family structure, wherein the women have taken to independent thinking. And he feels caught between both of them, the daughter and the wife. And he feels that he is not wanted, and therefore he feels that there is no bond, no connection, so he does not talk to her, work with her, touch her, or anything. So this last paragraph is of good importance over here, students. So please remember this, that why does he feel caught in the ugly middle position? Okay, and while we have completed the chapter, children, it's important that you see the story has two endings, two versions. The first version is the version of Jack, wherein mommy hits wizard, and the second version is according to Jo, where she wants wizard to hit mommy. And that is why the question that arises for all of you is, should wizard hit mommy? And the answer that you would most probably give me is that no, wizard should not hit mommy, because mommy knows what is best for Roger Skunk. But ये बात हमको पता है because we are adults. The world view of a little child is different from that of adults, from grown-ups. A child does not understand the moral that is attached to the story right now. All the child knows is that it has to be all fun and happiness and and pinky rosy, and everything should be just good. So she cannot bear the fact that Roger Skunk is crying alone and nobody is playing with him. No. She wants him to smell good. She wants him to have a lot of friends and have a very good time. But the moral that Jack is trying to give him is that one should not change oneself to be in the good books of others or to make friends, or one should not change under peer pressure. Be you and be unique. That's the most important. Carry your identity with pride and do not feel sorry about it. And then the world is going to accept you just the way you are. Just the way the other woodland creatures accepted him eventually. Like he says here. Everybody accepted Roger Skunk then. कि okay, ये तो ऐसा ही है. So one should not change children. So that is one part of the story. Moral. The worldview of a child is different from a grown-up. That's another part of the story. And the third one is here, wherein we see Jack caught in an ugly middle position between an old family structure and a new family structure. So with this, I come to the end of the chapter. I hope you must have enjoyed it. And in case if there are any problems, any queries, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to help. And I hope that after the discussion of the question answers, you'll be able to do them in your FAIR registers. So take care, children, and stay safe.